Hi guys, and welcome back to the Betty Hall Clinic. Well, we're going to be taking a look at 5 games from one console. These are randomly picked by my wife, so they could be good, they could be bad. And, well, there may be the odd hidden gem. You're just going to have to wait and see. Let's take a look at these 5 games from the PS1. Well, kicking us all off is Tomb Raider. Who remembers this 1996 smash? The game follows the exploits of Lara Croft in search of ancient treasure. A remake was released in 2007 in celebration of its 10th anniversary, and a reboot of the series under the same title was released in 2013. But this is the original 3D action-adventure game, with just the right amount of puzzles and just the right amount of platforming. The amount of action as well that was thrown in was utterly fantastic, and this wowed audiences around the world when it was released. I know what you're going to say, and you're right. The game is starting to show its age. Yes, it is looking a bit blocky, a little bit clunky around the edges, but you know what? This was such a fantastic game to play. It's got a brilliant storyline. You need to play the game just for that, and if you haven't, shame on you. Go and pick up a copy, go and play it. Apart from that, the controls, yeah, they're a little bit clunky because you're not using thumbsticks, remember, you're using D-pad. If you can get beyond that, you've got a fantastic game to play. Check it out. Hard Trilogy. Well, a blast from 1996. Now, this is a game starting to show its age, as you're about to see. The game is really 3 games in one. Die Hard, that we can see here, which is a third-person shooter. Die Hard 2, Die Harder, and Die Hard with a Vengeance.
Get him! Don't let him get away!
Die, cowboy! Don't let him get away!
Die Hard 2 is really a rail shooter, and what a fantastic light gun game this was. Rated as one of the best on the PS1 at the time.
Not me!
Die Hard with a Vengeance. Now this, to a point, was a terrible car game. It is so sensitive, it's untrue. Very difficult to control, but if you can master it, it's super fast.
Right up here! We're not gonna make it! Someone give me the map.
Theme Hospital. Now this is a blast from the past. Thoroughly enjoyed this game back in the day. It was released in 1998 and is classed as a simulation. They were all the rage back then. I remember them being theme parks and all sorts, but this is a fantastic game purely because of the quirkiness. Who can ever forget sorting out slack tongue, bloaty heads, Elvis Syndrome and the Invisible Man? Such a brilliant game. The objective of the game is quite simple. You're running a hospital, so you've got to make sure that you build your wards, build the GP offices, build your clinics, hire staff, and then make sure they maintain it and look after it. As long as you can do that, and try not to kill anyone, then you'll be a success and you'll go on to bigger hospitals. Simple.
Doctor required in inflator room. Doctor required in standard diagnosis.
The controls these days are a pain. I remember using the PlayStation mouse. It was a hell of a lot easier. Dino Crisis, a 1999 hit. What a fantastic game. Survival horror at its best, but with the quirkiness that it's with dinosaurs. Very similar to Resident Evil, and that's because the same team worked on it. The game uses the real-time engine and it has fantastic 3D graphics. Very similar to Resident Evil, just the right amount of problem solving and the right amount of full-on action. But again, another gripping storyline, and is an absolute must for all survival horror fans. Yes, the game has shown its age a little, but you know what? I don't think it looks that bad, to be quite honest. I'd still play this today, no problem.
Real amateur stuff. So, what exactly happened to Gale? You said that he was attacked by a dinosaur?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I just hope he's still alive.
Vagrant Story. Released in 1999, and this action role-playing game is a hidden gem. I don't think there's enough talked about it. It's got a fantastic gripping storyline, and the combat, unlike normal turn-based at the time, you could pick your body parts and be a bit more tactical on how you're going to defeat your enemy. But you know what? You could run away. You know, gather yourself and then go back into the attack. Yes, just like all the others, the graphics do look a bit blocky, but at the time, you know what, it just reminded me of canvas art. The level of detail, breathtaking, just fantastic. What makes this game very unique is the fact that there's no shops and no player interaction with other characters. Instead, the game focuses on weapon creation and modification. Having all that, and there's a good element of problem solving and a ton of strategy. If there's ever a game that really should be remade, this has got to be put on that list. It's brilliant. Check it out. It is getting a bit pricey, but it's well worth it. Well, there you have the 5 games from one console. The wife didn't do that bad a job, did she, picking them? In all fairness, I think a few of them in there, they're games that she really did enjoy playing herself, and I don't blame her. Certainly Vagrant Story is a proper hidden gem as far as I'm concerned. But if you guys think I'm wrong, then please message me. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me why I'm wrong. Well, I do hope you've enjoyed this. I've got plenty more games I can actually pick from, plenty of other consoles. So, I'll catch you guys again. Thanks for watching. Take care.